Yo,
we are back at the studio.
Round of applause, guys. Round of applause.
Sorry for the last week's episode. We had to do it over Instagram. I was out of town, but you know
He
what?
was on vacation. He abandoned me. He said, "Yo, I'm out, boy."
Whoa.
I said, "Josiah, what about the podcast?"
Whoa, you know the reason why.
He said, "Who?"
Yeah, family
Huh?
situation happened, and I forgot to pre-record an episode.
The family situation was that my boy wanted to go out of town. That was
Whoa,
the situation.
whoa, no.
Huh?
But,
Josiah, are we gonna record? Who?
Nah, we're back. We're back in the studio.
Episode 15 of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You already know who it is, man. We got the boy. I'm pointing at you, dude.
You're not gonna intro me? I gotta intro myself.
Yeah, say your own name, dog.
Yo, it's
with
Jay,
the
Josiah.
boy Jay, man. Look, and we're matching today, man.
Yeah, black tee.
And you guys already know who I am, man. I'm Itzy Emilio.
Yo, you got the black hat and everything.
All black, everything, dog. I already told you
Except for the shorts.
We're playing no games. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're wearing black shorts.
I'm wearing black shorts, but I'm wearing gray.
I didn't get the memo.
I lost my black hat, bro.
Did you? How?
I was on the slingshot with my dad, and we drove on the highway, and it flew off. I was like, no.
Recently? Oh, I think you told me that.
Yeah, man. I was so sad. I was like, my hat collection is down one.
Not the hat collection.
Bro, there's a hat. It's a Joker hat. That I want to get on Amazon. So I'll probably pick that up. I'll probably be wearing it next episode. Who knows?
I just need one hat, dog. That's it.
Nah,
just a Yankees hat.
nah,
That's all I need.
you gotta have the collection.
Nah, just the one black hat. That's all I need.
You know, you wear white shoes. You gotta match. You gotta swag up.
All I need is the one hat for my hair's crazy. Like
you gotta drip.
And the beard too, man.
Yeah, the beard.
I'm trying to hide it behind the mic so y'all don't see it.
Yeah, I had to shave. All right, but no, like you said, welcome to episode 15. Real quick before we get into this episode, me and him were talking with DC fandom.
Yeah,
fandom.
It comes out. What day is this?
October 16th. It's supposed to go live.
Yep.
And we're,
Yep.
October 16th is supposed to go live, and we're thinking about doing a special episode for that. Live streams, possibly live streaming it, depending what they put out. We don't want to bore you guys and give you guys content that.
Yeah, like Comic-Con. There was no way.
It was a bus.
We were talking about that. There was no way we were gonna be able to live from that. That would have put everybody to sleep, including us.
Yeah, Comic-Con was a bus. Sad to say, but hopefully DC fandom's a lot better.
We might get new game footage, and hopefully we get a new Batman trailer. That would be nice.
I think we're gonna get with DC fandom. I think we're gonna get. Well, the Injustice movie's gonna drop, and we're gonna watch the trailer for that now. I think
Spoiler
we're gonna get the Batman, a new trailer for the Batman movie. We're gonna get.
I'd be happy too if they just gave us extra photos of some of the bad guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get trailers for Black Adam. I think we're gonna get a Black Adam trailer.
Black Adam drops next year too.
Shazam 2, we might get a trailer.
Fury of the Gods. I think that's what it's called.
Young Justice will be getting probably another trailer for that.
I thought Young Justice dropped at the beginning of the month.
No. Young Justice drops on the 20th, 4 days after DC fandom.
So I think we're gonna get a trailer. I still have time.
Yeah.
I guess I'm watching The Matrix on HBO Max.
I think we're gonna get the Batman mask. The Mask Is it Mask Phantom? No, that's the Phantom Menace. Wait, what am I thinking of? Batman.
No, I mean, there's a Mask of the Phantasm. That's a movie that came out.
Okay. I'm thinking of the Batman new animated series. I think it's called Mask Crusader. Batman Mask Crusader.
Okay,
I think we're gonna get a trailer officially for that, or an announcement date, and then the animated series of Clark Kent. I think it's called. Animated series.
I think Jack Quaid is voicing Clark Kent in that one too.
Is he?
Is that the one for? That's what I think.
That was gonna be. They're both gonna be on HBO Max. You gotta look it up.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
And hopefully,
Suicide Squad trailer.
Hopefully, nice. We'll probably get another Suicide Squad. Kill of Justice, or Kill of Justice League, something like that. The game. I think we're gonna get another trailer like that, like you said.
Yeah, he is. It's called The
Adventures.
Me to announce my Adventures with Superman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where he plays. Yeah, he does play Superman.
Okay, And then I think we're gonna get us. Hopefully,
Some
that's
of you
what I'm
guys
hoping
might
for.
know Jack Quaid from the Hunger Games, and I think he is also the one of the main characters in The Boys, which is not young children appropriate, so don't watch that with kids.
I think we're gonna get also hopefully a Superman and Lois season 2 announcement.
Ooh, well, I mean, I think, yeah, and they need to give us some. You know, it'd be nice if they gave us a little trailer or something, let us know, give us a hint towards the bad guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's what I'm hoping for, something like that. But we'll keep you guys updated with that where we find out more, and then every episode we'll probably keep emphasizing about the live stream if we're gonna do it or not. I feel like we should do it though. Me personally, I think it'll be a cool test episode to try out. But we'll keep you guys updated about that.
Because we're not. The main
We
thing
don't
is
wanna put out
we're not
trash.
trying to bore you guys to death,
Yeah.
and we don't want to be bored to death. Watch something that's not gonna give us any news or whatever.
Yeah, I feel you. But let's get into this episode. First
This
thing
is
we're gonna.
completely random. Something I was just thinking about. I was gonna tell you about.
Yeah.
You saw that how Disney betrayed us with Shang-Chi?
Yeah, they pushed it to November. Right?
Yeah, like November 12th or something like that.
Yeah, I'm upset. I
Pretty much.
literally look. I had it on my phone marked the on calendar day when it was gonna drop.
They said 45 days.
Yeah, I know. What I think they're gonna do is they're probably gonna put it on like iTunes by the October. Sometime in October, they'll probably put it on like iTunes, Google Play
And milk it for all their.
to people to purchase the movie, and then drop it on Disney after that. Because I'm gonna end up, if they do that, I'm ending up purchasing that movie.
You know what probably happened is that they saw how much money it was making, and they were like, "Yo, movie theaters are back.
Yeah,
Let's just
blame
try
you.
and milk it for we can." Hey, I wasn't gonna wait until October, bro.
Bro, if they would have put,
You
if
knew
I would
that.
have found out they pushed it back to November on top
Bro,
of that, I would have did.
I would have been tight, man.
I would have went insane.
Yo, I was like, yo, you know what?
I'd have been like, "There's no point in talking about it on the podcast." At that
I
point.
I was like, I waited. I think we waited a week,
Yeah.
and that was that
No,
was
we
a
waited 2 weeks.
Did we?
We waited 2 weeks. 2 weeks when it released.
2 weeks?
Yep. Release date, we waited 2 weeks after.
No way, bro. I think it was a week.
It was 2
It was
weeks.
the following Saturday.
Nope. It was 2 weeks.
Nah, bro. It was
We
a
were
week, bro.
supposed to go the following Saturday, but then we pushed it back another week.
No, we went that week, bro.
No. We didn't go that week.
Me and Josiah, we haven't seen each other in almost 2 weeks, man. We're scrapping about everything. We're about to put on the boxing gloves today for you guys.
we're out of sync. We're out of sync. We'll get our sync back. Shang-Chi dropped when it was released.
I'll tell you right now. I watched it on.
It released September 3rd.
All right, I watched it on the 11th. That's 8 days afterwards. We watched it a week afterwards. You watched it the day after I did, on the 12th.
I did watch it on the 12th.
And
You
I
were
watched
right.
on the 11th. So it came out. We watched it 8 and 9 days afterwards.
You watched
Come
it on the
on,
11th?
duh. Yeah, it was Saturday. Watched it the day before you did.
Oh, yeah, because I was out of town last week. Yeah, you right.
I know I'm right, duh.
So that was one. How many days did I wait? 1, 2. I waited 8 days.
Yeah, and I waited a week,
Yeah.
roughly.
I think that was
You
good
did so.
timing then. After a week, it wasn't crowded. Like my movie theater wasn't crowded. Like
Mine's at first. I remember ours was not crowded,
then
and then it got crowded at the
yeah.
end.
I think because you guys did a Saturday night
Yo,
showing.
funny thing, man. I think I told you the story. So, before we get to episode story time with Egg, so we were. I think I sat in a corner chair on that front row, and then my boy Anthony was sitting next to me. Shout out to my boy Anthony, and there was a seat next to us. Remember? Because
Yeah.
you were supposed to come, but then things happened and you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So so next to that, so there was an empty seat,
I ghosted him.
and what?
I ghosted you.
Yeah, you did. I was like, "Yo, Jay."
He came knocking on my door. I didn't open.
With the boombox. Who's gonna drive you home? All right. So back to the story time. So I don't know, I thought that's so funny. So there was an empty seat next to us, and then next door was two ladies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we pull up, and at first they were unmasked. So the minute they put on a mask real quick. Me and Anthony had masks the entire time because it was kind of busy. So, oh, I think what happened was somebody a row back or 2 rows back sneezed or something. So that we came up at the same time. So the ladies I think got spooked when they saw us. So they go pop out in masks. I was like, all right, cool. So at least we know they're masked. So we're sitting there, and about 15 minutes into the story, one of the ladies goes like this, right, to somebody behind us, and out comes this little 4-year-old kid, man, and he sits next to it, like the empty seat where Anthony's at. And tell you the story.
No.
Oh, so there's where Anthony's at. So this car started acting a fool, right? He's out there dancing, he's talking. And
wait, this 4-year-old?
yeah, like he had to be somewhere between the ages. I don't think he was 4. He had to be older than that. He had to be no older than 9.
Okay.
So I want to say he was between like 7 and 9.
Okay.
So because I think he looked like he might have been either roughly the same age as my daughter or a little bit older. So he's acting a fool, right?
During the movie.
During the movie, yeah, bro.
Oh, I would have slapped him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how I am when I watch a movie. Right?
You know how I am.
Yeah, you're the same way. So
I would have been like, boy, sit down.
Yeah. So he starts acting a fool next to Anthony, right? And Anthony, I'm in the corner, so it's bothering me, but it's not bothering as much as I know it's bothering Anthony. He's acting a fool. He's looking over people's heads. He's eating. He's popcorn. He's talking to everybody. I was like, bro, I'm done with this kid, right? So I didn't say nothing, right? 2 seconds into it, I do this. I take a deep breath and I start going. I can't even do it. I want to laugh. I start coughing as hard as I could possibly cough. Yo, the moms see me coughing, right? And they start bugging out, right? They tell the little kid, yo, go, put on your mask. The kid doesn't know what's going on. He's like, put on your mask. The kid puts on the mask. They give him popcorn and he runs out. And Anthony looks at me. He's like, bro, what's your problem, dog? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you coughing like that all of a sudden? So I just messaged him on my phone. I showed him the phone. I'm like, bro, I had to get that little kid away from us, and it worked, man.
That's so
So the little kid. So after that, the little kid didn't come back down, and Anthony was like, "Yo, thanks, bro, man," because he was getting on my dang nerves, bro.
Bro, like, how do you gonna bro? If the parents were there and watching him do this in front of you,
bro, they called the kid down from like 2 rows above.
Yo,
us,
I would have been like,
so
yo.
I knew he had family, bro, and I saw how they reacted when they heard somebody coughing or sneezing. So I knew they were spooked, and I was like, you know what, bro? Like, this little kid is leaving one way or another, man. And I had to do what I had to do.
Yo, I'm so glad I went when we went, bro. It was dead. And you saw, I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, yo, I'm enjoying the movie. Egg should have been here.
Well, you know, at first it was like that. The one thing was like, it was crazy. Like, there was a row in front of us. The row was completely empty. There was like, so there was a row in front of us. We had the seat next to us that 15 minutes after the movie started became occupied, but then I forcefully unoccupied, right? and then there was the rows behind us at first when we bought the tickets, they weren't back, like the 2 rows behind us. So we had a really good spacing at first. And the crazy thing about that was that we bought the tickets like an hour and a half before the movie started at max. So they literally got busy like just as we were getting ready to go to the movie. So that was kind of like
you disconnected yourself.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Sorry. So I karate chopped the wire by accident. So I you know what I mean? So it wasn't packed or anything like that, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
So it was just you know what I mean? So it was just got packed afterwards. But you know, me and my boy we wore a mask, man. I kept to myself. We didn't get any food or anything, you know what I mean, to try to expose ourselves. That's the one thing. If you guys gonna go out there and watch a movie, but just do it in the safest way possible, man. We're still in a pandemic, so be respectful of that, and take care of yourselves.
And watch your kids in movie theaters.
Yeah, bro. Don't let your kids out there come out there running.
If you're the 4, how old was he? Like 5 or 6 years. This 8-year-old and you're watching this. You do that in our movie theater again, you're getting it.
You're gonna get coughed at again, bro. All right.
You heard the story. If that was you, you know who you were.
I had a mask on. He wasn't in any danger, right? But I had to spook him and his mom real quick, man, because I'm watching Shang-Chi, man. I wasn't playing games about Shang-Chi, right? And you know when this happened too? Just to give you an idea, for those who have watched the movie, this was happening just as the bus scene was starting.
Oh, I would have, yeah.
Bro, I was like, bro, the most fire part, and you want to be throwing popcorn places and making all kinds of noise and staring down at people?
Bro.
Not on my watch, my boy. Not on my watch.
Oh, man.
I'm a menace to society, dog, when it comes to watching a movie.
What a story. That point,
That's the story time,
bro.
man.
Like, watch your kids. Parents, watch your kids.
You know,
You want your
it's not
kids
even-
to be
it's-
safe. Good. That was good on the parents to get their kids out of this situation.
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
should have
Kudos to
never
them,
been.
man. That was good. That was good. That was good parenting.
He should have never been in that
And
situation
they
to
weren't in
begin with.
danger, man. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just say that, man. I'm not a
He's not a
Karen.
walking COVID bag.
I'm-
I want to
yeah,
be next on right now.
I'm not a Karen or anything like that, man. But I just take my movie time serious. So if you go to
Yeah.
movie theaters too, that's another thing, man. Just have your manners. Be respectful.
Yeah.
Keep your phone away, dog. I don't want to hear a
That's the
conversation.
worst, though.
I don't want to hear a conversation. I don't want to hear you throwing food. I
That's the
don't want to hear
worst.
none of that.
The
Just sit
worst
there and
is
watch a
when
movie.
people are in front of you and they put their phone all the way up, like, for you can see what they're doing.
If you want to get on TikTok, do it from the comfort of your home. Don't do it at the movie theater.
Exactly.
I'm not for that.
Exactly.
All right,
Alright.
back to episode. Back to episode. Man.
Back to the
That was-
episode. We're gonna do the Injustice trailer.
I haven't watched it. I haven't
Oh
watched
yeah.
it. So
And we
first time
didn't.
watching it.
And we only did the picture, the Superman picture from on episode 12, I think. Yeah. But-
I'm trying to lose track of the episode.
Yeah. What we did and when did it. But let's watch this.
Imagine meeting you here, Lois.
This is a priority call to all Justice League members. A woman is missing.
She's one of ours. Her name is Lois Lane.
Lois. My masterpiece.
Brace yourself! You took his wife. You took his unborn child. And his city. Why?
After all these years, Batsy, you really need reasons from me?
What happened to Metropolis can never be allowed to occur again.
You'll throw away everything the Justice League stands for.
Oh, I think that's it. So that's the Injustice trailer.
You know, I heard, and I don't know if this is right or not. As you guys saw, Injustice is rated R. I heard that there was an Injustice trailer that had more footage. I look into that one too.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
Supposed to be a bit more graphic, but that was a non-graphic one. That movie looks fire, bro. I'm so excited to watch and check that one out.
I was trying to see who was the Kevin. He's the Joker's voice.
Who?
Kevin Poker? Do you know who that is?
Nope.
His name sounds familiar. I think he did some other movies. But I'm trying to see now what he's done and what it hasn't done. But that was the trailer for the Injustice movie that we should probably... Oh, okay. Yeah, he just showed me that the other trailer and stuff.
It's a bit more graphic. So this is a non-graphic trailer. If you guys have it, for some reason I feel like so this trailer I did watch. I have not watched the other trailer. The other trailer.
No, I haven't seen the other trailer. This is the only trailer I thought they had, but you showing me that message, maybe they didn't. Maybe it's on like some other social media or whatever.
That one looks like it's probably true rated R.
Yeah. But if we're just, since we do DC and stuff, we're just showing you guys that trailer to the movie if you guys are gonna watch it, or if not, then skip ahead. But that's gonna be, I'm pretty sure, the main focus with DC. Does that release before DC Fandom or after? I think that releases after, a day after. So I think that's gonna be like a DC Fandom showcase or something. I don't know. Because DC Fandom's October 16th. And
oh, bro, this isn't released until. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's I looked up the game.
it's since 2018. It doesn't release till October 19th. So 3 days after DC Fandom,
Oh, bro,
right? Or a day after DC
look
Fandom.
at that picture.
Oh wow, it's just Superman killing
That's
Joker.
right. That's right out of the comic.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert if you guys have not.
read the comics.
Yeah, I've read the comics.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong date. Yeah, DC Fandom's the 16th, and then the movie releases the 19th.
This movie's gonna be insane.
I played the games. I played Injustice 1 and 2, both games. Both games were great. Story was great. I wonder if they're gonna bring out what's it called? Damien in the trailer. Cause you remember did you ever play the story for part 2?
For
Injustice 2, the game,
no, but I read
the comic.
yeah. I
So
read bits and pieces of the comic. Actually read. It's actually funny. I read a lot of Injustice too.
okay, the comics.
versus the first one. I actually have I borrowed the first one. It's at the house still. I didn't give it back to my cousin at some point. I've had it for like 3 years now. Sorry, Isaiah.
I have your book.
Yeah, I have your book, man. That tells me back in a week. But I'm in a week Dominican time, so it's like 3 years.
Well, in the game Injustice 2, Damien was in it. We got to see him siding with Superman and fighting along with Superman, and
Which is crazy.
him killing Nightwing.
Oh, it was an accident.
Yeah, on accident.
Yeah, he tripped him and hit his head on a rock.
Yeah,
And Bruce like disowned him.
Yeah, and then like they got it.
Mad spoilers.
Mad spoilers.
Yo, just hire, bro. You got to give the warning. Bro.
Yeah, I forgot about the warning notice. I forgot. That's my bad. But in the game, towards the end, it was Batman and Supergirl who stopped Superman. Again, there's different comic stories, there's different game stories, there's different stories of the series. So they might take it a different route than when I'm explaining it, or they might take it the route that I am explaining it.
Didn't the game have 2 different endings?
Yeah, I had an ending where you can choose to end it with. I did both endings, Batman or end it with Superman. The ending with Batman, it was that they put Superman in the, what is it called?
Phantom Zone?
The Phantom Zone. Batman and Supergirl. Batman and Supergirl stop Superman, put him in the Phantom Zone with Damian. And then the alternate ending for Superman is Damian comes and stabs Batman in the back. Literally with a
and then
knife.
and then doesn't Brainiac come down at the same time?
Brainiac comes before the choosing the alternative ending. So Brainiac comes down, they team up again to stop Brainiac, and then Superman.
And then he gets betrayed.
Yeah, and then he gets betrayed and stuff.
You know, one of the craziest scenes I think in Injustice, if this is Injustice, is that I'm kind of interested to. I think one of the scenes that impacted me the most in the comic was when they killed Shazam.
I know. I think
that always hurts me, man, because he's technically, he looks like a grown man. He's a 12-year-old kid, man, and I think the way they killed him was so brutal too.
Yeah, I think in the game, I don't know if it was the same story. In the game, it wasn't an explosion that killed Lois Lane. In the game, wasn't it Joker mind controlled Superman to kill Lois Lane?
So, man, I mean, I don't want to give too much spoilers, but
yeah,
Josiah's been over here spoilers at you guys at 100 miles an
again,
hour.
there's different stories. My story can be completely different to what they're showing.
The movies do a good job of faithfully adapting the comic or whatever it was. Yeah, he was tricked.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, and then you can talk about it later. We don't want to give any more spoilers for you guys.
Yeah, the movie comes out in like 2 weeks, so
yeah, we don't want to give any more spoilers.
If you guys have not
it.
watched it or seen anything, just wait the 2 weeks. Sorry for the spoilers. You guys are still gonna enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
So,
all right, let's get into our next segment. Real quick, before we get into that segment, we got to see. We haven't watched it yet. I only seen the first episode. He hasn't started yet.
Which is funny because I told you about it too.
You did. Star Wars Vision. Vision?
Yeah, Star Wars Vision. Yeah, you could thank the Matrix for me not watching it, man.
So we got that. We're gonna definitely, hopefully by next week, give more details and talking about it more. They dropped the first, how many episodes? 9?
9 episodes we saw.
9 episodes they released.
The shortest one's about 15, and I think the longest one was about 22 or 23.
Sounds about right to me. So it's a animated, I would say more anime.
Yeah,
anime
I definitely
Star
get the
Wars.
anime. I could definitely get the anime vibes from it.
Yeah, anime Star Wars. It's actually pretty good. I seen the first episode, but we're gonna definitely talk about that more. It's a Disney original. We just wanted to let you guys know that yes, if you're looking forward to hearing about our thoughts and our opinions about that, it will be coming next week. But
Yep.
our favorite series so far, well, not our favorite, but a series
And I
that
think
we've
the
been.
series that I've enjoyed the most talking about might have been Superman and Lois.
I agree, but my Siri went off. A series of another Disney original is What If,
Bum,
and
bum,
we
bum.
got a special episode of What If this time, and it
This
was
is, I think episode 7, right?
episode 7 with Thor and his party life after Odin
I
died.
expanded the show to him.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't die. He went to the and this looks like it takes place right at the first movie. And the whole what if question is their whole thing was what if when Odin found Loki, he just brought him back to his family instead of raising him as his own son. So in this
Thor was the only child.
yeah, so Thor is pretty much an only child. So what if
Yeah.
Thor was the only child? So because Thor doesn't have his brother to kind of like maybe teach him or keep him on the same path, Thor becomes like this, party animal, like this carefree.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was
It was
funny,
a
man.
cool,
I laughed.
a different
man. I
side
enjoyed
of
it.
scene of Thor.
So Thor pretty much the episode starts off with Odin going into the All-Father sleep like he did in the first movie, and Thor goes to Earth to party.
Yeah.
He has free reign. So
I think my favorite part was when Loki made an appearance, and I seeing him as a frost giant. I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, Loki looking."
he's imposing, man, and he
He
was
looks-
a lot taller than Thor. Man.
Yeah, I'm like,
Whoa.
Loki bulking up, bro. Like this
And you know, I
man.
think the cool thing was that, and it just kind of shows that maybe that was like a fixed point in time type thing, where even then, even though they weren't, like they weren't raised together as brothers, they still call each other brothers,
From another mother.
brothers from another mother. So you can tell that even then, even though in that particular world they were split apart, they weren't raised together, they still had mad love for each other. So that was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I
And no
agree.
matter what, they were still bros.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, what do you think about the What If series altogether so far? Like, what is the opinion of the series altogether so far, and then this episode?
I think like with all like so me personally, I think that one of the things that the Marvel shows have suffered with has been with pacing. Like I feel like we get really strong episodes, but then we get episodes that you kind of feel like you get the impression that they weren't necessary. You know what I
Fillers.
mean? Yeah, like fillers.
Yeah.
Where the stories kind of go like the story goes nowhere, where it goes dead, where they're kind of slower episodes. Like there was an episode of Loki that was like that. Remember when they were trying to escape off a planet or something? The episode it was like 45 minutes of nothing, and then like the last 5 minutes was something.
Yeah.
So I feel like all of their shows have kind of had issues with that. I feel like What If is not any different. What If we've had some really strong episodes. Like I was talking to you about this. The Black Panther episode was one of my favorite episodes, and then the Doctor Strange episode was, to me personally, as good of a story as one of the best stories we could have gotten as far as this kind of thing was concerned. And then we have episodes kind of like What If Thor, which while I did enjoy it, it was not What If Thor. I enjoyed What If Thor. I think the one episode to me that was kind of like was the Captain Carter episode. And then I also didn't really enjoy the one that was kind of like okay-ish was the one with where Hank Pym went on a Avengers murder spree.
Yeah. That one was okay.
That one was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this episode started off okay. I enjoyed it in the sense that it was like enjoyable, but as far as story, I didn't think it was crazy up until right at the very end, and you're like, okay.
You know what I'm not liking about it? That they all feel unfinished. So far, all the episodes had been
That's the other thing too, man. I do feel like the
cliffhangers
rush-
after cliffhanger after cliff. Like, for example, like this episode that we just had, we saw Ultron with the Infinity Stones and then Vision inside of Ultron. Like, but we haven't got anything other than like there's no continuation with it started off with the not even the first episode. It started off mostly after the T'Challa Star-Lord episode where Peter Quill finally meets his dad, and his dad takes Peter Quill.
Yeah, I think that maybe
never
the
got
next 3 episodes, maybe they'll tie things up together.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of interesting because we do get that one. The one thing that I found interesting is that, and now I'm thinking about this, and I was talking to you, was that remember in the Marvel Zombie episode, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously I think like their mid-season trailer, we saw Strange Supreme with the Thor from this episode, um, which which might mean that maybe they're gonna cross over at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe the Watcher will interfere. If you've been watching it, the one thing I think is interesting is that that might be the vision from the Marvel Zombies thing, because remember that Thanos was on Earth with all the Infinity Stones, so maybe that vision went ahead and took the Infinity Stones and
Maybe-
was warped by evil or something.
What happens if we get an Ultron versus Thanos fight?
We might see that versus Ultron Vision versus Zombie Thanos, and that's where he gets all the stones. We might see a Sharon Carter. We might see Star Lord, T'Challa, Thor, Strange Supreme team up maybe in the last 3 episodes. Which if they do that, that'll be really good, man. I feel like that then I'll give What If its props, because I feel like you said, I feel like
Spider-Man
it's
with
unfinished.
the-
Oh yeah, Spider-Man with the
Doctor Strange.
what's Doctor Strange's cloak. So yeah, maybe we'll get to that point, you know what I mean, where we see all these things, and then it'll really tie up the story nicely, and then I'll have a different feeling on it. But as of right now, I do feel like you feel. I feel like sometimes it's a little bit rushed. Like the episode last week with Iron Man and what's the dude's name? Iron Man and Killmonger. I felt like was rushed. So
Yeah, I have to agree with you. These episodes have felt very, very rushed and very uncompleted. But we never talked about the Eternals or watched any of the trailers on stream, have we?
we talked about them.
But we never watched the trailers, right?
The newest one.
Yeah. Did you wanna talk about it or watch it?
Yeah, we could watch it. If you guys have not watched it, we'll play the Eternals trailer real quick.
While I get that ready, do you want to? Oh, what was your opinion about the Thor episode? That's what I was.
Well, I mean, exactly that. I felt like it was funny. I didn't know where it was going up until we saw it, and I saw the end. So I think that that's a big teaser. Hopefully next week, looks like maybe they've been slowly building their own version of the Avengers, and hopefully next week we can we can see where the story is going.
I actually liked it. How it started off, how Thor first meeting Jane, and what's her partner's name? Do you remember? Darcy, and how Darcy married the duck. Like what? I was like,
That was
what?
hilarious,
What was the whole point of that? That was not necessary, but I found it funny. That duck always making returns, and he's been in what 3 episodes so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been in 3 episodes of What If. So we got to see her marry the duck, and we saw how Jane was in love with Thor from the beginning, and that she went to go see Thor's mom, and Thor was like a big teenager, like throwing
it was
parties,
funny, man.
not
It
trying to
was
get caught by his parents, faking study groups. It was definitely a good episode and a funny episode. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend go watching it. All in all, I would say the series is pretty good. Give me more Spider-Man what ifs. What if Spider-Man turned bad? What if Spider-Man was robbing banks? That'd be a cool episode.
What if Spider-Man
Turned bad was robbing banks? He used his powers not for great power, not for responsibility, but for money. He became a villain.
This is what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm trying to show something.
That's
This is during the mid-season trailer.
okay. So we're definitely gonna get more of them. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get a team up. So it's pretty much. So this is gonna be for season 1, or is this gonna be
This is a mid-season 1 trailer.
Okay?
But I'm looking for something. Look right there. You saw that? Can you find that and show them?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm over here having just time work in the middle of our episode.
Yeah, I got this.
So it is in the 30. So what if mid-season trailers what you're looking for?
You just want that picture, or you want to see the whole trailer?
35 and go to the 35-second mark.
Hold up. I might be able to just.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Yo,
I'm
my
gonna
boy
pop it
just
up
signed,
right
man.
now.
Yeah, we're gonna. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about as far as maybe what the what they might be building to. Yeah, pop it up big, my boy.
Right
Bam!
there.
Look at that. You see, that's the same thing that he was wearing in the last episode, and we have Strange Supreme. So these next episodes might be fire. They might have just been. They might have just been building up into something. So I'm actually really excited to see what could potentially come out of that.
Do you think? What did I just do here? Oh God. Do you think Dorton's bad?
No way, man.
No.
Nah, no way.
You think he's just gonna? But
I think this is what I think is gonna happen. I think that Ultron is
gonna
I
fight
think
Thanos.
that Ultron Vision whatever is going to cause the Watcher to actually interfere, and I think that he's gonna grab Strange from his dimension and start plucking these heroes off from their place, and they're gonna put them all together so they can go ahead and try to beat Vision, Ultron, Vision.
I would like to see that actually.
This
I think
to
that'd
me
be
is
cool.
so cool, man. He has his Infinity Stone. You know what I mean? On his neck, yeah. Strange Supreme. We have Thor. I like that gold on him. It's gonna be a fire episode, I think, if they do that.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think with the Eternals trailer? What I know that's a movie that you're very excited for.
I was actually more excited for Eternals at the beginning than Shang-Chi. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
And we actually saw the trailer. If you went to watch Shang-Chi, they played it. It I don't know. It has something. It has like a really new feel to it.
Do you want to watch the trailer again?
Yeah, let's run the trailer real quick.
There was maybe I can find that post while we watch this.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population.
This is during the
provided
Thanos.
necessary energy
No, Iron Man snap, right?
for the
That's what she's
emergence
talking
to
about?
begin.
I think she's talking about the Iron Man snap. Yeah.
How long do we have?
7 days.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Do they say?
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
We've loved these
I'm
people
actually looking
since
forward
the
to
day
this
we
movie.
arrived.
So much.
When you love something, you protect it.
You can't protect.
I
Any of them.
We have an Instagram post where it talks about every single one of their powers. I think we should talk about that. That Instagram post that you sent me.
I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection.
IKEA. November 5th that drops. That's gonna be good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I was saying that. Do you think we should just look at this Instagram post and see?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Perfect. So should I make it bigger?
Yeah, so they can read it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hold up. There we go. All right. So we got Icarus. Icarus. His powers are pretty cool. He's really very strong and has the ability to fly and shoot lasers from his eyes. I suppose the main challenge was trying to make something look effortless.
So if you guys see it in the thing, it's pretty much the actors talking about their particular maternal and how they describe their abilities. So I thought this post was actually very helpful to me because I had no idea. I'm going into this movie with almost no knowledge of him. So
same. I think he's like a Superman supposed to be.
Yeah, he looks really cool, man.
Then we got
Makari.
You want to read this one?
Yeah, her most obvious power is speed, but how she manipulates speed as a weapon is just brilliant. So her true power is her smarts, which I think is a really some of the visuals with her in the trailer are fire. I like the shot right here for jumping.
Yeah, I think pretty much trying to be like a Flash.
Hey,
they're making,
but
they're
it
making
works though, man.
Justice League.
I like the looks of their. I like the looks of their clothing. I like the looks of their stuff, of their abilities. I think the visuals are just really nice.
What is this?
Druig.
He used mind control to manipulate and
what?
He uses mind control to manipulate and control people. He doesn't do anything with his hands. He just stares, which is kind of cool. That's pretty cool. So he can control people.
It is. I mean, I imagine he probably has to have some kind of. I imagine because obviously they're long lived. So I imagine that he must have some kind of physical ability. But I guess we'll see when we watch the movie.
Bro, look at that.
Look at their clothes, bro. Their clothes are so cool, man.
Yeah. That's cool.
Phaistos.
You want to go?
Which kind of reminds me of Hephaestus, which is, if you know your Greek mythology, is the Greek god of making weapons and stuff. Their smith god.
And okay, I think that's what he does, right?
Yeah, they like to call him a technopath, which basically means he can use his mind and energy to literally assemble anything out of any technology around him, which is really cool. I like the shot too of him just creating stuff in his hand.
Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty sick. This movie's gonna be so good. Right here, right? Where he's like creating something.
If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on
is that
Spotify,
their ship?
I don't know, man.
Does he create the ship?
He might have. He probably did. But we'll have more of an idea of when we watch the movie.
Yeah.
Kingo. This is the guy in the trailer too, man. He was out there shooting, blasting some
beams
at it. Deviant. Yeah, man. This was a really cool shot too of him.
He can shoot beams from his arms, from his hands. He shoots beams. Obviously, they add laser beams and post. I didn't go that method with it. I took martial arts and dance classes to figure out what his motions would be when he was shooting. So that was the actor saying what he did, right?
Yeah, these are all the actors saying their stuff. But this is a really cool shot of him right here when he's shooting the deviant.
You can't really see it.
And the trailer we just saw, it was on there. So if you guys watch the trailer again, it's on there.
We got
Sprite
or Spirit?
Sprite. Confirmed.
Sprite for?
Yeah, confirmed.
Okay. Go for it.
Sprite can cast illusions. Her powers are utilized in a lot of creative ways in Eternals that become very relevant to the story. I don't see how her power is really exciting, but I guess I don't know. She's a little trickster like Loki. We'll see. I think her powers are the least interesting to me.
Can she teleport though, or does
know.
she create like?
I think somebody said, "Yo, pick an Eternals power." The last one I pick would be Sprite.
Probably.
Cersei. I think hers is super cool too.
Cersei's can manipulate matter, so in animate, I suppose, substance or objects. She can transmute them into other things, which is pretty useful. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and she has a little clip in the trailer where she takes a bus and turns it into a bunch of flower petals. Oh, and she's making water there. Yeah, her power is super dope.
Yeah. And then we got
Fina.
Go for it.
I was given the could manifest weapons in my hands power. A lot of my training was really fun to try to figure out how to fight that way. Her powers is really something serious too.
That's pretty sick. But she looks like more of a combat fighter.
Yeah.
Even though she makes the weapons, she still needs fighting ability and skill. It's not just power.
Ajax.
Another thing that inspires me was that her superpower is healing. That's very much is the sensation of a mother.
Yeah, she's the second least interesting one to me. No, I mean honestly, it's. Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, you have a headache? And now you don't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We'll see, man. I'm not here making fun of it, but
she might be.
Gilgamesh.
You want to go with that one?
Gilgamesh is immortal. He has superhuman strength and is considered the strongest of the Eternals. He has a unique one-punch knockout attack like a heavyweight boxer. As a longtime boxer myself, I tried to add a lot of real boxing movements. Gilgamesh is really cool, man. Look at that. Look at his fist. You saw his fist?
Yeah.
Boom. Look at that. That's fire, bro.
That's One Punch Man.
I'll take, One Punch Man for I take Gilgamesh powers in a heartbeat.
So out of all of the Eternals, which one
we're
would
looking at a bunch of black screens? It has to be. I think. No, honestly.
Which one do you like?
I think
the
face. I think Phastos is
a techno.
Okay, like if we had to like put.
If you had to pick a power of all the Eternals, which ones would you pick?
Is
Sprite?
I think the most useful one, right? So I'm gonna go by just straight usefulness in an everyday application.
No, which one you would want?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Okay.
So I think that it's probably either Druid or the one that transmutes matter, which I think is Cersei. Not Sprite. Cersei. Yeah, Cersei's fire is dope. Imagine over here having a bottle of water and just turning it into a stack of cash. I'd be rich, bro.
I think Gilgamesh is just overpowered.
Bro, he looks dope, man. I like his.
But which one I think is the coolest? I would have to say
Druid, Makari, not Makari.
I think I would do Druid.
Yeah.
I think I would do Druid. He used his mind control, manipulate,
him
and control
and
people.
Cersei have like face.
But that's so much power. Being able to control people.
Yeah.
It's kind of broken.
It's insane.
I don't think I don't think I want that power.
Imagine if you control animals too.
Yeah, I don't think I would want that power.
I'd be riding around on like the back of a lion.
Yeah, I think I would do. I mean, the technopath is kind of sick though.
He is, but he just makes stuff. You saw him?
Yeah, I think I would do Sears too. Sears can manipulate matter too.
Yeah, bro, she's broken. Look at that.
Yeah, but the real question is, how long does the manipulation last? Is it permanent?
What if it's even if it's not, bro? What if this water bottle turns into gold and it's only for 5 minutes? That's just long enough for me to sell it.
And then it comes back into a bottle.
Yo, what, man? How'd I get finessed, dog?
You're such a clown. Yeah, I think Eternals is gonna be an awesome movie. I think it's gonna be good.
Yo, you know we didn't even mention, man. I don't know how we
Venom?
missed this. No.
Oh,
Venom.
what?
Venom I think drops next week.
Yeah.
And we'll probably wait
a week and a half.
A week. Yeah, I mean it just depends what the theaters are like. Right?
Yeah.
And what time is like next week.
But what we didn't mention.
We didn't mention Captain Marvel versus Thor, man. We found out who the strongest Avenger is.
Oh yes. Who was it?
in my opinion, Thor just taking hits and laughing.
I mean, to be fair, Thor could have just left his hammer on her and she couldn't do anything about it.
He embarrassed her. He just said, here, hold this.
Nice try.
Yeah.
You ain't worthy.
You hit me pretty hard, right?
Keep in mind, so when Thor was partying and stuff, he was still worthy to wield the hammer.
Yeah, and that goes back to your question. You asked me if I thought Thor was going to be evil, and he's not, obviously.
Yeah. He's just a stubborn teenager.
He's just a clown.
He's just a clown, exactly.
Yeah.
But I just thought about that when we said dropping the hammer on Captain Marvel. Like, he was partying. He was just having the time of his life, and he was still considered worthy.
Do you remember he didn't the Allfather didn't really add that to the hammer in the first movie until after Thor went against his wishes. So maybe the hammer doesn't have that enchantment.
Oh, maybe. You know what I thought of? In that What If episode when the Avengers was dying, how did Hawkeye kill Thor?
He was human, remember?
Oh, at the time because he didn't have power.
Correct.
Okay. That makes sense. Well,
guys, thank you for rocking with us.
Yep. We're back at our studio. We got episode 15 releasing, DC Fandom coming out October 16th. Eternals November, was it 12th?
November something.
And then we'll keep track and keep letting you guys know if we're gonna decide to live stream DC Fandoms or not.
Follow us on all our social medias.
Yep, we're gonna be posting on there, trying to get some information out to you guys. But we'll definitely let you guys know over here on YouTube, Spotify, wherever platform you're listening to. Any of you podcasts other than YouTube listeners, come check us out on YouTube. If you
watch us live, man. Watch these clips with us.
Watch these clips with us. I know audio is awesome and stuff, but watch the video behind it if you want. Our YouTube channel is J&E Comic Cast. Definitely check us out and check out our Instagram, J&E Comic Cast, Twitter, J&E Comic Cast, and YouTube. Wait, did I say that? Spotify, J&E Comic. Everything's J&E Comic Cast.
Coming soon to TikTok near you.
TikTok, yep.
TikTok.
We gotta create that soon. But thank you guys for riding with us and sticking with us.
Have a good rest of the week. We'll be back here next Sunday. Same channel, same place, same time, same everything.
To end it off, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh yeah.
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors. What is?
Oh, I'm gonna try to trick you, dog. Just leave my hand limp. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, bro, you cheated. You saw that? You guys saw that, right?
I did not.
You did this.
You did that.
Nah, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock.
So then you lost it because you did rock and I was paper.
No. I got it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I did it mad early. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. Oh, yo, we'll see you guys. All right. Same channel, same place. Have a great week. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're out, man. Peace. J&E.
See you guys.
Off.